Turn me up. My. Oh, you gonna get it now.
There we go again. So this is a little bit of impulse buy. My first car back in 2005 was actually a Jetta 2 16 valve. So when I saw this, when a buddy of mine advertised it, kind of just had to do it. So it's a 89, I think 1989 Mark II Jetta CLX. So it's the 1800 carburetor on a set of Velo wheels, new tires. It's got Jom coilovers. He's done quite a bit of stuff to it. He just needed to get it gone, so I swooped in and I had to just get it, but it needs a lot of work. Stay open. That pin there is missing. I've taken the seat out now because this rubber here is loose. Well, yeah, you can see it's loose. So we had a little bit of a dam situation going on there. Previous owner before my friend, he actually cut this backing board to fit a subwoofer in through there. So yeah, somehow trying to see if I can sort that out. So he fitted some 6x9s. Luckily it didn't cut straight through, but it has been cut. When it's a long-term project. I'm gonna have to do a lot of work to it, but it runs and drives. This is a little bit on the floppy side, so I'm gonna have to rebuild the entire linkage system, take that, drop it down, replace everything basically. Okay, see, that's been welded before, that's not cool. So maybe I must just try and see if I can get an entire new one or a second-hand one, and then just replace all the bushes and everything on it. So he was busy fitting some sound to it and so on. I'm probably going to take everything out. I want this thing to be quite minimalistic. I don't want sound in it. I don't want, I have a blank off plate in there. I might still have those little covers from my Mark II that I had, but there's quite a bit of stuff that needs to be done. Oh yeah, like I said, the fuel gauge doesn't work, the temp sensor doesn't work, so he's fitted this aftermarket water temp sensor just so you can see that there's not overheating or anything, and that also stopped working. So I'll have to figure that out. I don't know if it's the actual cluster or if it's the thermostat or the temp switch. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, this is going to be a long-term project. I'm going to enjoy it. The first thing I think is to do is needs a proper clean. As you can see, there's some stuff in the boot. It's also leaking into the boot, which is a typical issue. Mine did the same, but I think it's leaking in here. So I'll take the taillights out, clean them. Probably just put some silicone at the back to seal it if it's got the gaskets, or if the gaskets aren't there, I'll just get those gaskets as well. I need to try and sort out the vacuum system for the central locking. I don't know if this thing's ever worked or what, but so I need to diagnose that. Yeah, just a very, very good clean. Safe place to keep your key, just so you don't lose it. So something happened while he had it, and I don't know what happened inside here, but now I can't get the key out. But luckily you can't unlock it or lock it from the side, so that's pretty cool, I guess. It has been resprayed at some point. Not a bad job done, but you can see like there on the wiring, it's overspray on there. So yeah, very excited to have this, very excited to get back into a Mark II. I've been wanting to get a Mark II again for a very long time. So as we dig into it, then obviously I'll bring you guys along and show you what's what. Also a typical issue, my Jetta did the same thing here, so just need to glue that all back together. But I think this is going to be a very cool project. Nice thing about the Mark IIs, the spares are very cheap, so dashboard's cracked. I don't know if I'll replace it or leave it as is, depending on if I can get a cheaper one. Need to replace those two little, so the clutch and the brake pedal rubber, those are cheap. All the panels are at least there. So this cover here is in the boot, other side's cover is in the boot. So yeah, yeah, I'll probably only start with it in about a week's time. We're closing office soon, end of this week, and then I can get started with it. So I think the first thing is going to be take everything out. Everything needs to come out. I'm going to probably try and take the carpets out as well, give those a good scrub, see if I can get them clean and put it back, and then start from there. So yeah, I'll bring you guys along as soon as I start with it. And this is why I never throw anything away. Some call me a hoarder, then it is what it is. But these are the little clips that sit in the Mark IIs, in the door panel, and then door pins as well. Okay, so I need to get to these, then obviously sit inside of those and just guides it up. I've got 3 door pins by the looks of it. Got all the seat sliders, Mark II, that's good. Then the gear knob is a little bit trashed on that one, so I think I might just put this one on. A friend of mine, Russell in PE, he made this for me a couple of years ago when I had my caddy Bucky. So this might just work on the Jetta. These are Mark II clips for so on the bonnet there's a rubber strip that runs on the front of the bonnet and the inside, and these are the little clips that keep that in place. So yeah, I've got all kinds of spares lying around for the Mark II, and what I mean I've got for Mark III, for Mark IV as well, and stuff like that. But it helps when you don't actually get rid of stuff, because you never know when you're going to need it. And I might also, somewhere in this mess, let me check this out. I might also still have some indicators and bike stuff. I don't actually recall what all this wiring is from. I think this might have been from Mark IV. Anyway, okay, so here. Okay, well, I had indicator lenses, that's broken. Okay, these are the original speakers from the back. I won't use those. Okay, I'm sure I've got some more stuff lying around somewhere that I can use, but at least it's a start. More spares. So I've got an option: either do the small center caps on there, or do those ones, spray them white as well. So we'll see, either that or the smaller center cap. Also found these ones. Don't know if it'll fit. Probably won't. I think these are from Mark IV. Well, I might just be able to make them work. Anyway, so yeah, order strikes again. Okay, so this is horrible. This is I'm assuming it's like the original sound deadening that's in there, but everything has gone so soft and so gooey, it's absolutely terrible. So I'm going to remove all of this, and then what I'll probably do is clean it up and just give it a lick of paint, just for the rust and so on. But this is, seeing water's been lying in here for ages, because there's a drainage hole right there, and it's obviously been blocked. Crap. So yeah, that's what I'm busy doing now. Okay, so he's kind of fell into my lap. Chatting to a buddy of mine, and he got a Katie back here, and he said that he wants my velo wheels, and that's on the Jetta at the moment, and he's got these for me. So I'm like, well, done deal, bring it on. So yeah, I'm gonna respray them, because I think because he bought these and he hasn't used them, so someone that he bought them from did a great job with respraying. Doesn't even look like they cleaned it off, sanded it off, did anything. They're all, like, the paint is shut. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna quickly clean them. I'm gonna just pressure wash them, see how much will come off. Then I'm gonna use Teppo's cleaner that he always uses to clean the rims, to try and see how much more I can get off. And then I bought some spray paints, I bought primer, so I went for a satin black, so it should be quite cool. I've got some paint stopper, brushes, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what's on the, oh wait, and obviously I need my wire brush. So I'm gonna quickly give those a clean, see how far I get. I'm gonna throw you guys onto the GoPro and put it on time lapse, and then yeah, let's see if we can get these things clean and painted. So they're all clean. See, some of the paint came off with that acid-based cleaner that we normally use. I think this one was caked on with CV grease, so at least it made light work of that. For some reason it looks like this rim either was silver, was white. All of them were white, but I mean, I think they might have just sprayed this one at the back and not the rest. Well, you can see that's all white paint anyway. So anyway, obviously I had to wear the kitchen dishwashing gloves because it's acid base. So I'm going to wait for them to dry a little bit, and then I'm going to start with the paint stripper.
Invincible.
Okay, so I did a little bit of damage. I don't think my pressure washer firstly is strong enough to take all of this paint off. So yeah, I'm going to let this one dry again, and then at least it's coming off easy enough. But I think what I'll do is I'll let this one dry. I'm going to put the paint stripper on the other wheel so long. And those things, that shit smells bad. Anyway, so yeah, and let them sit a little bit longer, and then I'll probably just scrape everything off with a wire brush or something. I'll see what I'm gonna use, but yeah, cool, let me get cracking. Okay, they're all done. Well, they all applied. Shit is dangerous, good lord. Runs the crap out of you when it gets onto you. So now I'll put a little bit more on this one as well. So let's see, I don't think I'm going to get done with getting everything off today and painted, so I'll probably just try and scrape as much off as possible today, and then I'll come in another day and clean them up and spray them so I can get them fitted.
Invincible.
Okay, so I think that's going to be it for today's video. I'll show you guys, this is where we are at with the wheels now. A little bit more work than what I thought, because it seems like there's 4 or 5 layers of paint on here. I mean, red, grey, black, silver, just everything. So yeah, that's what I'm going to leave today's video. The next video will carry on stripping them, sand them down a bit, paint them with a proper primer, do the satin black paint, and then we're off to Colin at Rivonia Tire to get the tires that are on the Velo wheels put onto these, get them nice and balanced, new valves and everything put on, and then I'll put them on the Jetta. And then after that we're going to get cracking with all the gear linkages and everything. We've got all the bushes, we've got a couple of nice goodies for the car. But yeah, that's for the next video, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.